What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mo T. And you haven't seen me in the car recently. Been doing most of my videos at home in the man cave. But today, in the midst of this coronavirus BS, I'm going over a partner's house and hanging out with a bunch of people. And I don't think we are going to social distance. We're just going to sit where we sit, and we're going to smoke, and we're going to have a good time. So, report me. Anyway, by the time this video comes out, the coronavirus BS might be over with anyway, so who knows. Today's special guest, Senor Bolivar from Cuba. Senor Bolivar. And I like him. He's not my favorite Cuban, but he's a good Cuban. That almost sounded racist, like, you know, there's no such thing as a good Cuban except for Mr. Bolivar. There's a lot of good Cubans out there. People and cigars. Today we're talking about cigars, and Senor Bolivar, good Cuban. Probably a good person too, maybe, I don't know. Probably been dead for years. Anyway, I'm rambling, so let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one 3 1/4. I'm driving, so it's hard for me to do that quarter, but you see it there, right there, 3 1/4 fingers. As you may have guessed, since it's a Cuban cigar, it's got Cuban tobacco in it. There you have it. Wrapper, binder, filler, all Cuban. And pretty mild, good construction for the most part, nice shiny, shiny ness to it, shininess to it. It's nice and oily. It's been sitting in the humidor for probably at least 6 months. So it's nice and, I wouldn't say nice and aged, but it's aged well enough. Like I said, pretty mild. Hints of spice. Tasting like a sweet nuttiness, like maybe like a cashew or something. With a little bit of leather in it. Not very much. Mainly the sweet nuttiness and the spice is all I taste. Is what I mainly taste. I shouldn't say all I taste. But it does have just that hint of leather in there. I have said before, and I'll say it again, that Cuban cigars are not, in my opinion, the best cigars out there. They're good cigars, and there are a lot of good cigars that come out of Cuba. A lot of exceptional cigars that come out of Cuba, but I will still maintain that if I've got the choice between, let's say, a Padron 26 and pretty much any Cuban, except for maybe 1 or 2, I'll take the Padron 26 every time. The thing with Cubans is the mystique behind them because they've been banned for so long, but now you can get them and bring them in the country. You can order them online. It's not that hard to get them, so I don't know why that mystique holds fast even today. But again, they're not terrible cigars. I just think that there are other cigars out there that are better. Bolivar, in my opinion, is one of the better ones. It's not one of the best ones, but one of the better ones out of Cuba. They're, in my estimation, in my experience, they're pretty consistent. I can't think of one that I've had that had a bad draw. This one has a good draw that burned uneven. I know that sometimes with the whole communism thing down there and the workers and all that stuff, that, you know, there are a lot of people say that the Cuban cigars are inconsistent, and there are some of those. But so far, the Bolivar, in my opinion, again, hasn't had that problem. And let me say, as I've said many times before, I do not claim, nor have I ever claimed, to be an aficionado. I am an enthusiast. I love smoking cigars. I love talking about cigars. I love watching videos about cigars. Some of you guys out there probably put videos out there and I may have watched them. And I love reading about certain cigars, at least the history of them. I just like cigars, but I am not an aficionado. These are just my opinions. They're not based on like any sommelier type palate. You know, I can't tell you everything that's in a cigar. I can just tell you what I like and what I taste. So there you have it. The Bolivar gets about 3 1/4 fingers. Again, it's got a little bit of a leatheriness. There's that sort of a cashew nutty and spice to it. It's good construction. All the good stuff that you want from a cigar. And I hope that you guys go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your comments, and don't forget to share the videos. I appreciate all of you guys who tune in and watch me, and hopefully you will see me again many, 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 many times. All right, peace out.